Eswatini Standards Authority, SWASA, is a parastatal under the auspices of the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Trade. SWASA was formed by the government of Eswatini through the Standards and Quality Act No. 10 of 2003, or as amended, and began operations in April 2007. This act gives SWASA the mandate of promoting standards and quality in local industry, commerce and the public sector, and also empowers the authority to be the sole custodian of all issues regarding standards and quality in Eswatini. As the national standards body, NSB, of the Kingdom of Eswatini, SWASA prides itself in the mandate that has been bestowed on it as an organization, as it continues to serve industry, commerce and the public sector by developing Eswatini national standards, SZNS, maintaining and promoting the implementation of these and a vast number of other international standards through the provision of certification on management systems and performing conformity assessments. SWASA also conducts standard-based training on various internationally recognized standards, avails national, regional and international standards, and hosts the World Trade Organization's Technical Barriers to Trade, WTO or TBT, National Inquiry Point for Eswatini. The move to establish SWASA was in line with regional and international trends brought about by World Trade Organization initiatives aimed at reducing non-tariff barriers to trade and creating a conducive platform that will promote trade of quality goods and services across countries and economic blocs. Besides opening up global opportunities for trade, standardization also ensures that imported and locally manufactured goods are not harmful to human and animal lives and the environment. The SWASA vision is the outstanding service provider in quality standards for competitiveness. The mission of the organization is to provide internationally recognized quality standards and conformity assessment services to improve business performance and promote trade. SWASA's operational activities are undertaken in two departments, that is, the Technical Department. The Technical Department has three units, which are the Standards Development Unit, Training Academy, and the Information Center. The Standards Development Unit. This unit is responsible for the development of the national standards. The standards are adopted from international organizations like the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, the International Electrotechnical Commission, IEC, to name a few. The standards development process begins with the proposal stage, where a member of the public or any interested party can propose a project or standard for development as a national standard. Based on the relevance and economic benefits of the proposed standard, SWASA may approve the proposal to form part of its work program. In that case, SWASA then puts together technical committees which comprise of experts ranging from regulators, industry, consumers, and academia to deliberate on the standards. The process ends when the standards are gazetted as national standards. To accommodate non-physical technical committee meetings, SWASA has a technical committee virtual platform called SWASA Technical Collaboration Platform. This platform is an online-based service for SWASA technical committees to share and manage electronic content such as documents in order to seamlessly collaborate when developing various standards. Members of the public can also propose new standards for development through the platform, apply for membership to any of the SWASA technical committees, and view current work programs, including standards developed by these technical committees. The platform can be accessed through a link on the SWASA website, www.swasa.co.sz, or directly at tc.swasa.tech. The Standards Training Academy. The Academy offers standards-based training to stakeholders which include private and public sectors. The unit also provides in-house training for organizations. Courses offered by the unit include Quality Management Systems based on SZNS ISO 9001, Environmental Management Systems based on SZNS ISO 14001, Occupational Health and Safety Management System based on SZNS ISO 45001, Food Safety Management Systems based on SZNS ISO 22000, Wellness and Disease Management Systems based on SZNS SANS 16001, Auditing Management System Standards. Activities under the Academy include establishing the processes needed to effectively support standards-based training activities, developing and managing annual training programs, developing standards-based training, managing a pool of trainers. SWASA has a standards-based virtual learning platform called SWASA e-learning platform. This is a training platform given online via computer or any digital gadget. This tool enables someone to learn or train anytime, anywhere he or she is located. Members of the public can view the different courses offered by SWASA and apply for a course online. This tool is interactive and offers quizzes for each chapter and a final exam which must be taken before the issuance of a certificate of competence. The platform can be accessed through a link on the SWASA website www.swasa.co.za or directly at elearning.swasa.tech. Information Center. The SWASA Information Center is a reference point for technical information on standards and quality issues within the technical department, and its basic objective is to provide a means for acquiring and disseminating information on standards and related matters from and to the stakeholders. Information is availed to SWASA clients and general public through the print media, radio, the SWASA website www.swasa.co.za and by visiting the center. The center has a wealth of information in the form of reference books, CD-ROM databases, standards and quality inclined journals, and regional or international standards. The center also acts as a library, which is open to the public for general reading and research. The activities of the unit include information dissemination, WTO or TBT inquiry point, standard sales. SWASA standards are sold online through the SWASA web store, which is an online or internet-based system to supply standards to customers. Members of the public can view the standards catalog and purchase Eswatini national standards online. The platform can be accessed through a link on the SWASA website www.swasa.co.za or directly at shop.swasa.online. Quality Assurance Department (QAD). The Quality Assurance Department offers conformity assessment services, which include testing of products, industrial metrology or calibration of industrial measuring equipment, as well as certification of products and management systems. Conformity assessment. The ever-increasing technical complexity of industries, businesses, consumer demands, and performance requirements make it increasingly important to demonstrate credibility of claims associated with supplied goods and services. It is therefore becoming more necessary to subject processes, products, and/or services to conformity assessment activities in order to provide objective evidence demonstrating conformity to requisite programs and requirements. Conformity assessment is basically a set of processes used to determine if products, services, processes, or systems meet requirements of a relevant standard. The main typical techniques used in conformity assessment include testing, inspection, validation, verification, certification, and accreditation. The Quality Assurance Department has 3 units responsible for the provision of product testing, validation or calibration of industrial measuring equipment, as well as certification of management systems and products. Testing Services Unit. Purposes of testing include measuring the effects of aging on products. This is an accelerated life testing which determines the amount of time a product can spend on the shelf. Safety determines if a product is safe for human or animal consumption. Verification for trade. This is a test made to confirm if products meet requirements specified by customers and importing countries. Barriers to trade determines if or verifies that the requirement of a specification or regulation prescribed by importing countries are met to reduce barriers to trade. Liability claims. Product testing produces results as evidence in matters of liability, patents, product claims, etc. The authority currently provides testing for alcohol-based hand sanitizers for the purposes of verifying alcohol content and compare the amounts to the product standard and related requirements. This test is predominantly used by manufacturers of the alcohol-based hand sanitizers and regulators. Currently, the authority is setting up a testing structure to provide nutritional analysis of food and fertilizers. This is part of the infrastructural growth the authority is undergoing in order to make testing readily accessible to local industry. For other testing services that cannot be handled internally, The authority identifies a credible testing facility on behalf of clients and then facilitates the testing. This facilitation ensures that the test report has a high degree of admissibility for various purposes, including facilitation of product acceptance in the market. The testing services are provided to the following: developers of new products, manufacturing industries, consumer protection agencies, suppliers or retailers of untested products, individuals, regulators, industrial metrology or calibration unit. Metrology is the science of measurement, whereas calibration is the process of ascertaining if a measuring instrument can produce reliable measurement results and then provide values that estimate the difference between the values provided by the measuring equipment and the true measurement value. In metrology, it is an established fact that there is no true measurement value due to various sources of uncertainty, hence the need to perform calibration and estimate the amount of error associated with each measuring instrument at a given time. The following are common areas of industrial metrology obtaining in the Kingdom of Eswatini: length, mass, pressure, temperature, volume. Current functions of the calibration unit include industrial calibration. This is to ensure that mass measuring equipment used in industry give accurate, reliable results that are traceable to international standards. Service, maintenance of weighing scales or instruments used in industry and the health sector. Repairs, repairs to all makes and models of weighing instruments that are found to be faulty. The calibration services are provided to the following: production and manufacturing sector, food, clothing, equipment, etc. Health, clinics and hospitals. Aviation, distance, temperature, wind speed, etc. Weather forecasting, weather station equipment. Certification unit. The authority is further mandated to administer certification marks for both management systems and product certification schemes. In light of this mandate, the authority has made available the Lihau mark for management system certification and also the Liqabesha mark for product certification. The certification marks are issued to products and/or services, processes, and systems that demonstrate conformity to national and international standards. A written attestation is provided as evidence that products and/or services, processes, and systems have been verified by our competent audit teams and found to have satisfactorily conformed to requirements of known standards. To ensure competence of the management systems and product certification schemes, SWASA has implemented ISO or IEC 17021 and ISO or IEC 17065 standards respectively in order to provide competent certification services. Certification has the following benefits: increased market share, increased efficiencies, that is, reduced costs and wastage, increased consistency in practices and product or service quality, increased customer satisfaction, increased risk management, increased access to financial support services, reduced liability risk, provides for continuous systematic verification of effectiveness, improved credibility and image. The certification services are provided to the following: producers and suppliers of products, producers and suppliers of service,